Hello. Time for the weekend forecast, y'all. It is weekend forecast time for all my signs. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Something came up and I was never able to do the weekly forecast, was I? I might have some catching up to do here in this video. I just may. Anyway, though, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Remember, y'all, that's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. That's the only way. So, let's see here. Was there anything else I needed to say? It seems like there was. Oh, well, it'll come to me here in a little bit if it was important. Anyway, what's good with y'all? Let me get 100% prepped and prepared. I definitely want to use this deck. And how about Tarot Illuminati? The cilantro of the tarot. I don't know why I use this deck, y'all. It's honestly not one of my favorites. There's just something about it that you just kind of have to use it. You know what I mean? Kind of like cilantro. It tastes fucking weird, but there's some foods that it just has to have it in there. It doesn't taste right. You know what I mean? Anyway, what about Aries, man? We got any Aries people in here? Y'all are showing up pretty quick tonight. Everybody getting notified this time? YouTube, they just like, well, maybe sometimes I'll notify you, sometimes I won't, just whenever I feel like it, you know? Let me give you a couple little puffs here. Let me get some sage going for my Aries people. All right, there's a brand new sage stick here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And some white sage incense cones. Sorry, Aries, I'm making y'all wait. Making y'all wait. My bad, y'all. That's was always my biggest pet peeve. When somebody would start a live and take forever to get started. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fully prepared when I came on. All right, Aries, what's good with y'all this weekend? What is good with my Aries people this weekend? Let's, I guess, just do a general energy check here. General energy check. Just whatever wants to come through. Past person, current person, new person. Whatever universe thinks you need to hear the most. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. Six of Pentacles, okay. Okey-doke. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Some of you could be working something out with somebody here. Maybe somebody you had a falling out with, possibly. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Lots of earth energy happening here. Oh, okay. Well, Okay, something that ended in the past. You know, it looks like attempted reconciliation. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. But for some of you, communication could have been blocked. But I kind of feel like it's either blocked communication or maybe very little to no communication. But it looks like this person here, or this could be you trying to get their attention and trying to reach out. But it looks like communication is coming through here. I do see more than likely communication wanting to come through. Here's the thing, though. I really feel like the person that you're dealing with isn't willing to see things from your perspective. It looks like, take these energies however they resonate. Could go both ways. But this feels to me like you're willing to actually make things right here. Okay? But I really don't feel like the person you're dealing with wants to see things from your perspective. I don't think that they do. So for now, yep, Wheel of Fortune reversed. This could be a karmic soulmate for some of you, meaning there was some sort of connection you all had in a previous lifetime that didn't work out, so you're trying it again in this lifetime. And like most entities here working out karma, it's not working out in this lifetime either, is it? So it kind of seems like there is still unfinished business between the two of you. I don't know if you all are going to get to a point of stability. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Also have Scorpio. But I do see more than likely communication coming through with an attempt to reconcile here. I just, with you willing to work things out and them not willing to see things from your perspective, I don't really know if the two of you are going to make a very good team right now. Don't really know if y'all are going to function as a very good team. There could be a third party in the mix for some of you. I guess let's go ahead and look at the outcome here. What is the outcome? Outcome. What's the outcome for Aries? Four Swords. Lover's card. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame. Okay, there's that Death card reverse. Like I said, attempted reconciliation here, but the Six of Pentacles is in the reverse as the outcome. It looks like it is remaining one-sided. See, this connection ain't going nowhere, though. It's not going anywhere, okay? The connection isn't weakening between the two of you. Some of you may be hopefully expecting that connection to start to weaken and feel less intense. It's not. Like I said, some of you are dealing with a twin flame here. It could be a Gemini. I also have Virgo or Scorpio. I also have Cancer. Could be a Cancer as well. But the business is remaining unfinished. It doesn't look like you all are actually working this thing out. Not really. Not really. For some of you, this could have been an on and off type thing where, you know, one time you're trying to work it out, then the next time it's them trying to work it out. It just doesn't look like the two of you are getting on the same page at the same time. It doesn't look like it. Not right now, at least. Maybe, hopefully, later on down the line. All right. How about Taurus? Taurus. Taurus. Look at the energy here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whatever situation they need to hear the most, universe. Two more. 1 and 2. Eight of Pentacles reversed. World card reversed. Death card reversed here too. Ooh, I see attempted reconciliation that is not going well. I don't know if this is something you've recently tried to reconcile or if this is coming up here real soon. But it looks to me like attempted reconciliation, but it ain't going very well at all. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Looks like y'all are popping off into conflict, man. Looks like it's popping off into conflict between the two of you. Bam! You know? And here's the issue. The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. See, and I'll condense this lecture down as much as possible. But in order for reconciliation to be successful, both people involved have to bring a new energy to the connection. I know some of you have heard me say this a million times. I'll say it a million more because this is the way it works. If you want reconciliation to be successful, me and you both have to change frequencies, okay? And the person you're dealing with is not wanting to do that. It's not wanting to do that, okay? Very frequently what you see is the person who didn't do wrong, not saying you did or didn't, but what you normally see is the person that didn't do anything wrong stands back and says, I don't need to change. There's no judgment here, okay? That's not the way that it works. We're talking about energy, frequency, and vibration. We came together on a specific frequency that manifested a negative outcome. So if we want to get to a timeline that produces a positive outcome, we both have to shift frequencies up to that timeline. And that takes inner work. And the person that you're dealing with is bringing the same energy back to a reconciliation that was there when the problem happened. Thus, repeating the cycle all over again. Could be an earth sign for some of you. I have Cancer and Scorpio here. Okay. Well, I guess let's look at the advice here. This one calls for an advice spread. What's the best advice for Taurus, universe? Best advice. The Emperor and the reverse. So don't try to control them, okay? I get it. It can be very, very frustrating, especially, and again, I'm not painting this out like you all did or didn't do anything wrong, but we can't control another person. Only try to control what you actually have control of. And the only thing that we as sovereign beings have control of is our own energy and our own frequency, okay? Yeah, just walk away. I wouldn't even waste any time. I wouldn't waste any time trying to force or fight this to work out, okay? Don't try to force it. Don't try to fight it. Take your hands off the wheel. If the two of you do this, wish them the best of luck and wish them love and light, okay? However, there was nothing accidental about this connection. This connection served a very, very important purpose, okay? Your number one priority right now is healing and figuring out, so, what was the meaning of that connection? What did it teach me about myself? What did it teach me about love and relationships? How can I extract wisdom from that situation that can help me on my future endeavors? Just figure out what you learned from that connection. Every single experience can be a learning experience if we allow it to be, okay? And that was a very important connection that can serve a huge purpose if you allow it to, okay? Okie dokie, Gemini. Let's look at the energies for Gemini universe. Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? What's Gemini need to hear about the most, universe? Seven of Wands, walking on eggshells here. A lot of tension between you and this person. A lot of tension between you and this person. Last shuffle, last one. Four of Wands reversed. Okay, so the door's been slammed shut on this connection here. I do see communication. I see communication, maybe a couple of start-stops. There's an inconsistent energy between the two of you here, okay? So I got the Ace of Swords, Page of Wands reversed. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups reversed. Like I said, this is real inconsistent energy, a lot of push-pull. Some of you, and this may be only a select few of you, but some of you, it's that type of energy where whenever I'm interested in you, you're not interested in me. And then when I give up and say, all right, fuck it, now you're interested in me when it's too late. And then when I say, okay, well, I'm interested in you now, then you run, and it's the push-pull. I hear about that stuff all the time. There is a scientific explanation behind why that happens that way. I don't have time to get into that right now, but I'm really sensing a lot of back and forth push-pull energy between the two of you here. But there's a lot of tension, a lot of walking on eggshells energy between the two of you. And I think you've made up your mind that you don't even really want this burden anymore. This is a burden that you don't want. You would rather just go ahead and walk away from it and be done with it. Could be an Aries for some of you. Some of you, this could be like somebody that you're legally married to. For some of you, and I know that's not everybody. There's a lot of manipulation here. A lot of manipulation, like emotional manipulation. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's into black magic, okay? Oh, but I think a lot of you would really, like I said, where are we at here? Hang on. Where'd it go? A lot of you would really just rather walk away from this and be single. Some of you just want the chance to, I just want to do me, man. I just want to do me. I don't want this burden. I don't want this drama. And there could be a lot of immature drama that you just don't want anymore, okay? Well, I guess let's look at the outcome here. What is the outcome? And then we might even throw a couple advice cards in there with it. I kind of feel like it needs both, you know? See if we can get a couple of cards for the outcome and a couple of cards for advice. So what's the overall outcome, first of all? Overall, when it all comes down to it, push comes to shove, what's the outcome? What's happening here? Okay, Page of Pentacles. All right. I think you all have something new coming in, honestly. I think you all have something brand spanking new coming in. Some of you, like I said, you may go back and forth and on and off with this person a little bit. For the most part, I think you're focused on something new coming in here, okay? Could be an Aries headed your way for some of you. But yeah, you got something new coming in, a divine intervention here. Like some of you, you're going to be right smack dab in the middle of trying to work things out and argue and force and fight, and then something new shows up. I kind of feel like it's a little bit unexpected, okay? Do the best that you can, though, to distance yourself from the past. Be sure you heal from it, but this is one of those types of situations that something is always going to come between you and this person, period. Because I don't think the plan was to ever be connected long term. I don't think so. So try as you may, something will always come between the two of you. Always. Always. Don't try to outsmart the universe now. Don't try to outsmart the universe. The only advice that I have, though, is moving forward. Be as transparent as humanly possible, okay? I'm going to lay it all out on the table. This is me. This is who I am. This is my past. This is where I'm coming from, you know? These are my goals, my hopes, dreams, and ambitions for the future. Lay it all out. Lay it all out, okay? Lay it all out. All right. Cancer. What's good with my Cancerians? Cancer. What's the energy between Cancer and whatever situation they need to hear about the most? The Ace of Wands. Ooh, looks like something brand new. Yeah. Some of you dealing with a fire sign here, but I see you're off to a new start here. Looks like a new offer coming in. A lot of passion involved, too. It could be, like I said, it could be a fire sign for some of you. This looks new to me, though. Emperor reverse could be an Aries. Okay. Yep, you got something new coming in, but you're still in the middle of healing up from the past. Okay? I see you right now with whatever this new situation is. You're stuck in this limbo period of looking for red flags. I see you stuck in the limbo period of looking for red flags. You're afraid of possibly wasting your time in the past. Some of you have some self-confidence issues that need to be worked on. Okay? And I really don't feel like that's the person you're dealing with. I feel like that's you, because I feel like this is what's new coming in here, okay? You got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands right here. Could be a Libra for some of you, but I just really feel like a lot of you are kind of keeping things to yourself right now. And some of you may have some self-confidence and self-esteem issues, and you may be thinking some things about this new person here that you're keeping hush-hush about. You know, I see you're kind of flying real low key under the radar, not really being 100% open and transparent about your thoughts and your feelings and your motives. Because like I said, you're still right smack dab in the middle of a healing process from a previous heartbreak. Okay? Some of you, and I know this isn't everybody, but there's at least one Cancer watching that you should be way further along the healing process than you are. This could have happened months ago for some of you, but you just haven't started off down that path. But others of you, I feel like this whatever this past situation was could have been fairly recent. But I see a new offer coming up here. But you all haven't found happiness within yourselves yet. You haven't found that happiness within yourselves, and I think you're working on it. You're definitely working on it, but I really see you looking for red flags here. I really see you looking for lots and lots of red flags. Let's look at the advice. This calls for an advice spread. What's the best advice? Advice. What's the advice for Cancer universe? Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Justice. Okay. King of Swords reverse, Three of Wands. All right. So allow this person. Well, your number one priority right now is to heal up from the past. Okay. And I know that's easier said than done. But as long as you have that prioritized correctly within you, you're one step ahead of the game, okay? But right now, it's real important to understand that if you allow somebody, they will show you what their true intentions are, okay? They will show you. Don't tell me. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to observe you. Your actions will tell me everything I need to know about what it is that you really want and what your true intentions are. So I think right now, while yes, you are looking for red flags, for the most part, allow this person's actions to show you what it is that they really want, okay? And if they are painting a pretty picture, you know what I mean, with their words, just make sure their actions match up with it. Okay, this is like probationary period right now, you know what I mean? It's like probationary. Interesting, Cancer, interesting. I actually kind of feel like that calls for a little bit more sage. I am not accepting any negative energies in this room. I am not accepting any negatively charged energy infiltrations. Any negative energies coming towards me, I'm returning them back to their sender with love and light. Any negative energies being thrown at me, I'm returning them back to their sender with love and light. I do not accept it. All right. All right, Leo. Do an energy check for Leo and the situation they need to hear about the most. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leos. Leo, yeah! There you go. Leo, let's see here. Two more shuffles for Leo. Page of Wands reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. Five of Swords. Seven of Cups reversed. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. This is a little bit weird here. Oh, man, where do I start with this? So there is some silent stalking going on, okay? There is a past person that is watching you. They do have their eye on you here. And I think you kind of know this. I think you know this. I got to clarify that. Yeah, I think you're aware of this here. But this looks to me like there's energy being thrown at you from a past person, and you know this, and you're doing everything you can to maintain your composure. Doing everything you can. It's kind of draining too. You're a little bit drained because you know this. You know this person's watching you. You know that they're obsessed with you and obsessing over you. And it's very, very draining for you to maintain composure and maintain control of your life and everything that's going on right now. Some of you are actually going through a period right now where you don't even want to be bothered with anybody. No other love offers, no nothing. Okay? So I kind of feel like this person wants to break the silence and come forward. The Temperance, they're waiting on the right opportunity. It could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Oh, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they're not doing it. They're waiting for either the right opportunity or for you. Was it you? Was it Leo? It sounds kind of like a Leo saga happening here. Haven't I read something similar to this for you all before? Like it feels like a stubbornness contest. It feels like a stubbornness contest, you know? You feel the tension, you feel the energy, you ain't budging. And I kind of feel like they're doing the same thing. They feel the tension and the energy. They're not budging either, you know? And you could be dealing with another fixed sign possibly, but I'm a fixed sign too. I'm an Aquarius. Everybody always tries to have stubbornness competitions with the fixed signs. How many fixed signs out there? How many times that happened to you? Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Everybody wants to out-stubborn us. You know what I mean? I think it intimidates people, you know? I think it intimidates people when they see that you have that fixed, stern, I put my foot down and I don't change my mind. I make my mind up and you can't change it. I think that intimidates people. So they always try to one-up you on the stubbornness, you know? But don't try to out-stubborn no damn fixed sign, but that's what I think they're doing. That's what I think they're doing is they're trying to out-stubborn you. Yeah, the Four of Wands reversed. That doorway is not opening. Neither of you are opening that door for each other. Y'all are both just kind of lingering in what feels like a very, very loud silence. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. And then I want to get 3 advice cards. 3 cards for the outcome. What's 3 cards for the outcome? Five of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords reversed, and the Emperor in the reverse. No, I think you're getting over this and you're healing up from this. Okay? You're getting over this, you're healing up from this. You already know that any attempt to play this game is going to be just what it is, just another game. If you keep playing the same games, you're going to keep winning the same prizes. And I feel like between the two of you, I feel like you all can't even really trust each other. Some of you, you know damn good and well that you can't trust them, and maybe they can't trust you either. Maybe you're not even willing to be honest and real with them either. I just feel like there's too much dishonesty between the two of you. No matter who it's coming from, there's just too much dishonesty and you all can't trust each other, okay? What's the advice here? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Be sure you're emotionally independent, okay? Be sure you work on gaining a sense of emotional independence, okay? And also, too, here's the thing. Whenever you gain that sense of emotional independence, all that means is I don't depend on anybody to fulfill me emotionally. I have the ability to do that myself, okay? It really makes it much, much, much easier to have control of your own emotions, because when we slide into that emotional empty or codependent type of frequency, it's real easy to blame our emotions on the outside world or look to the outside world to fix our emotions. You know what I mean? I just really think those of you who already are emotionally independent, maintain that. Do not allow that your cup to drain dry. You know what I mean? But for those of you who struggle with that emotional independence, work on that, okay? It's kind of like you're in a dark room feeling around for a light switch. You know what I mean? On the wall. That's what it's kind of like. It's just a switch inside of you somewhere. And then once you find it and you flip it, and then you actually allow yourself, I'm giving myself permission to be happy. You know, you'll realize that, man, all I got to do is give myself permission to be happy. Some of us don't even do that. We won't even give ourselves permission to be happy because we're afraid that if we do, we're just going to go be alone forever. And the thought of being alone scares the shit out of most people, you know? But once you find and flip that switch, first of all, you'll realize that that's kind of stupid. Second of all, you most certainly will not be alone. Matter of fact, when you flip that switch, you become 10 times more attractive. Yep. All right, Virgo. Thanks for showing up, Deanna. Appreciate you. Any other moderators? Thank you all for showing up. Greatly appreciate y'all. Didn't I see Honey Wolf in there a minute ago too? Now y'all done been my moderators for a few years now, haven't you? It's been a minute. Appreciate y'all and all you do. Virgo. Three shuffles for Virgo. Whoops. One. Or not Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Come on, Virgo. Leo, Virgo. Yeah. Okay. Virgo. Ooh, Six of Wands though. Right on. Ooh, check it out, man. Karmic cycle completed. Karmic cycle completed, okay? Ten of Cups is in the reverse. Bro, this is like one of the most amazing spreads that I pulled in a long time, okay? So whatever this situation is that you either are dealing with or were dealing with, it looks like a were to me. It doesn't have to be for everybody, but it's something that came to an end here. You are very aware. I think a lot of you have been working really, really, really hard on your healing, okay? You all have been doing some work on your healing, and it's been very successful. You're off to a brand new start right now. A lot of you are on a fast track headed straight towards success, whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever is coming in now. A lot of you've closed out those past cycles and it's done, it's over. You all are starting a brand new cycle, emotionally independent. Some of you are just gonna go be single. Others of you, no, it's really hard to keep people off of you when you're in this energy right here. I mean, people be hitting you up all the time. Your DMs are flooded. And here's the funny thing too, it's annoying. You'll know that you're in this frequency when love offers are coming through and it's annoying. That's how you know. That's how you know you're in this frequency. Them love off, man, people flirting with you, hitting on you out in public and stuff like that. People flirting with you in your DMs, and it's annoying. Man, leave me alone. See, the universe is very playful. Whatever it is you're doing, the universe is giving you everything you need to keep doing it. So if you're out pursuing relationships, they're going to run from you. If you're searching to find your life partner, that person's going to hide from you. Whatever you pull your energy away from and try to avoid seems to pursue you, doesn't it? You know you have conscious control of that, of what you do with your energy. I know at least one person is going to start playing with that and transform their life. It's pretty cool, man. But some of you, again, just want to be single and independent. But you all, I really feel like there was whatever that last conflict, like I said, it either happened or it's coming up, okay? But I feel like one final conflict, it popped off in one last argument between you and this person. And man, you just put that final nail in the coffin, man. And you all, like I said, you're on a fast track straight towards success right now. Kind of flying under the radar, not really telling everybody what it is that you got going on. You're staying hush-hush, keeping things to yourself. I think this needs an advice spread here. We need some advice. Feels to me like, here's the thing. It's not that you're doing something wrong. It's that, there it is again, emotional independence. The thing about it is that whenever you start a brand new cycle, okay, that sounds cute, and it is. It's cool. It's fun. But it's scary. It's scary, okay? Imagine how many people watching right now have lived in the same place pretty much their whole lives? How many of you watching are living in the same city or town that you were born in? Well, it's much like I'm going to uproot. I'm going to hop on a plane and fly across the country to a brand new city and state that I've never been to and start a whole new life. It's going to be scary as hell. It's going to be nerve-wracking. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to be people that you've never really found yourself associating with. You're going to be in situations that you never pictured yourself in. So it's going to be a bit nerve-wracking. That's why I think there needs to be some advice here. That's why there needs to be some advice. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. All right, so don't bury the past, okay? Do not bury the past. But at the same time, don't use the past as your only point of reference, okay? See, when you close out cycles like that, Wheel of Fortune and the World card, you close out those old cycles, that means that everything you were going through was for a very specific reason, okay? A very specific reason. And that reason is because this next chapter that you're moving into is going to be so intense and so unlike anything you've ever experienced before that was like training grounds. It was like training grounds, okay? It was like training grounds. But yeah, man, other than that, though, the only thing this is saying here is don't bury the past. Don't bury the past, and remember where your happiness comes from. Happiness comes from you, not to you, okay? So don't bury the past, and I'm not saying don't look to the outside world for temporary pleasures, but just learn to draw the line. Learn to draw the line between, this external thing, and I understand that it just provides me a little bit of entertainment, but just don't depend on anything in your outside world. No money, no love relationship, no nothing to be your only source of happiness, okay? I don't know why that's what came through, but that's just what came through, man, so I had to read it. All right, who was that, Virgo? Libra. 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 Let's see, what's the energies for Libra here, universe? Ooh, Two of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign for some of you. Definitely feels like some kind of decision's been made here. You could have been kind of up in your head wondering, and now a final decision has been made. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Could be another Libra for some of you. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of you, I sense it's like a feeling of acceptance, you know? You and this person just really do not see eye to eye together, and it almost kind of feels like it was rigged to work against you, you know? It's not like that's what it is. I mean, it could be a connection in which it is time to move on from this, but a lot of you, I think you're kind of feeling that sense of acceptance, like, you know what? No matter how hard I try, it seems like the harder I try, the more it works against me, you know? Thank you, Jasmine, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. So once you finally come to terms with, you know what, it just is what it is, you're able to just completely let go, you know? You're able to, but I do see something new coming in for you here. I feel like you're turning it down, though. You're turning that, like there's somebody new that's interested in you, and one or two things. Either A, you're completely and totally unaware that this person's even interested in you. Others of you are just like trying to ignore it and turn it down. You know what I mean? Arlene, thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I think some of you are turning this down. I can't figure out, though. Hang on. I got to clarify that. Because you have the Page of Pentacles here. So the way, whoever this new person is that's talking to you right now, the way they're communicating with you could be a little bit closed off. You know what I mean? Like, for example, the gas station I go to every single day, the cashier is striking up conversation with me. And this is just an example. And it's kind of like casual. It's kind of casual. And I'm not really, you may not really be aware that this person's actually into you. They have a lot of passion for you. I think it goes down the middle. It's split down the middle. Others of you, you're very aware. You're very aware, and you're just kind of like, nah. I see you turning it down, dude. I see you turning it down. Whatever this new thing is that comes in. I see two energies here, past and new. But there's some new person that has their eye on you, and you're either turning it down or not realizing what's happening here. Let's get 3 outcome cards. 3 outcome cards. Two more shuffles, 2 more. Boom. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like this is weird. This took a big, like, left-hand turn here. Because for some of you, this actually is going to turn into long-term commitment, whatever this new thing is coming in here. Long-term commitment with a lot of potential here. That's crazy, dude. I think whatever this new situation is, they've had their eye on you for a long time. They've had their eye on you for quite some time. And it looks to me like, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know where things are changing, but somehow maybe they just go ahead and come forward and completely open up. But it looks to me like whatever it could, like I said, it could be something casual, like the cashier at the store or something like that. That's just an example, but it looks like it is taking a left-hand turn straight into long-term commitment. Let's get a couple advice cards here. Well, it looks like go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Don't be so quick to judge what's going on right now. Okay? Don't be so quick to judge what's going on right now. I don't know why I said that. But that came through. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. There's a lot of potential. Don't turn them down. If they come forward, go for it. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. What's the energies for Scorpio and the person that they're dealing with? Universe. Past things coming back, new things coming in. What do we got? Scorpio. Thanks for coming in and moderating, baby. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Scorpio. Two of Pentacles here. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Two more shuffles, two more. For those of you who don't know, Cheetah Leah is my lovely fiance, and she's showed up in the chat room to moderate. Appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Got all kinds of moderators in here tonight, huh? All right. Ooh, y'all are dealing with a very intense connection here. Okay. So I see a lot of indecision going on here. I see a lot of indecision. Some of you are wondering whether or not you should try to fix this. But is that your energy or is that theirs? Let me see this Seven of Cups reversed. I really feel like the person that you're dealing with here, they have their eye on nobody but you. This could be a twin flame connection for some of you. Could be a twin flame connection, the Hierophant reverse. Yeah, I really feel like the person that you're dealing with has been trying to find somebody to replace you, you know, or like take the place of you in their heart and mind. Not very successfully. Very intense connection you're dealing with here, okay? Some of you, this is like something that ended a long time ago, and you all still feel like tied energetically at the hip. You know what I mean? Could be a Virgo for some of you. But I just still feel like you're still pissed off at this person here. Yeah, there's unfinished business between the two of you. Unfinished business, but you don't really feel like there's potential for things to work out. Lover's card could be a Gemini and unfinished business here. Yeah, I just really don't feel like you have the faith that it would ever get to a point of success between the two of you. I just really feel like you don't have that faith. New doorways of opportunity are opening for you, but you still feel very tightly tied to this past person, and they feel tied to you as well. But I don't see any real action happening here. Not really. I see you trying to kind of like weighing it out. Like, I don't know, man. Should I do anything? Should I look for somebody new? Should I go back and try to fix this with the Two of Pentacles there? You're juggling your ideas. Should I just stick to myself and heal? I really feel like you don't really, there's something about you, I feel like you don't really trust yourself. Okay, let me call out the major arcana real quick. Could be a Cancer. I also have Taurus, Gemini, or Aries. Should be an outcome or an advice spread. Outcome or an advice spread. I guess let's look at the outcome here. Outcome. What's the outcome? Two shuffles. Oh, this deck's starting to get an attitude with me. I'm gonna have to switch them up here in a minute. About to do a deck switch after this one. Okay. I think you're making a head over heart decision right here. No, I really kind of feel like at the end of the day, you're focused on something new. Some of you have something new coming in. Some of you could already be with somebody currently. Just take that however it resonates. If it resonates, if it doesn't, chuck it in the fucking bucket. But anyway, I really feel like you all are focused on either the current or the new person coming in, and you're whatever this past situation is, you're keeping it to yourself and staying hush-hush about it, okay? That's what I feel. You're making a head-over-heart decision there could be blocked communication between you and this past person, but it looks like to me, at least you're healing up from it, though. You're healing up from it. You're not holding a grudge. Some of you could have been holding a grudge for a while. I don't really think you'll be holding that grudge much longer. Not really. All right, deck switch. Deck switch. All right. Sagittarius. Saggy Wabby. Got any Saggies in here? Let's look at the energies. Energy check for Sagittarius and whatever situation they need to hear about the most. Sagittarius universe. Ooh, Knight of Swords. I see communication happening here. Communication, or at least somebody wants to communicate. At least somebody wants to communicate. Ten of Swords, reverse. So this is something that you're getting over it, but you're still not 100% over this right here, okay? You're getting over it. You're in the process of getting over it, but you are still kind of grudging a little bit on the past here. But I really see attempted reconciliation here. I really see communication coming in with the intention of reconciliation, okay? Little Miss Boss, thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. But regardless, even though you are in the middle of the healing process with the Ten of Swords reversed, you still are kind of burdened by this here and still holding a little bit of a grudge. But I really see here, like it looks to me like this person is either reaching out or they're wanting to reach out and reconcile things. Could be I really feel like, though, for most of you, they're holding back. They want to come forward and try to make things right and have another chance here. But they could just be holding back and biting their tongue, you know, to avoid conflict. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Also have Leo. Could be an Aries as well. Could be an Aquarius or a Sagittarius. Damn, man. Okay, so I have Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, or Cancer. I don't know if this needs an outcome or an advice spread here. Hang on. I guess let's just do both. Let's do both. 3 cards for the outcome. 3 cards for the outcome. Three of Pentacles. The World card. And I do feel like this person's, you all might end up getting the closure that you want. For some of you who feel like there's unfinished business, communication could come in and you could end up getting the closure that you want with this person right here. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you, but I really feel like a lot of you are getting closure here with this. Okay? Closing out the cycle. Let's get a couple of advice cards here. Couple of advice cards. Boom. 9 of Cups. Be sure that you maintain your emotional independence. Be emotionally independent of this person. That does not mean put your walls up and don't let nobody in. That means develop the ability to fulfill yourself when needed. Okay? And just work on that grudge, man. Don't let anything that happened in the past make you bitter tomorrow. Okay? Just keep working on that. But I think a lot of you, for the most part, are going to get the closure that you want. You are going to get the closure that you want. But even once you get that closure, keep working on that healing, okay? Keep working on that healing and relinquishing any grudges that you're holding. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. What's the energies for Capricorn? And the situation they need to hear about the most. Capricorn, though. Capricorn, Capricorn, Caparoo. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. 2 more for Capricorn. Bam! Ooh, King of Swords. Okay. So the person that you're dealing with, I feel like this person really feels very betrayed. They feel very betrayed. Does that mean you betrayed them? Not necessarily. Maybe some of you did, some of you didn't. But they really feel wronged and betrayed, and they're waiting on an apology. This very short, sweet, and to the point there. This person is waiting on an apology. For Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords in the reverse. If there is communication, it's very back and forth and wishy-washy. Amanda, thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. It could be very back and forth and wishy-washy. Some of you could just be straight up ignoring this person. They could be trying to get your attention and you're completely ignoring it. But I really feel like at the end of the day, most of you don't feel like you did anything wrong at all. And I'm sure there's a large percentage of you that didn't do anything wrong at all. You know what I mean? With that King of Swords right there, you're very cold and detached and matter of fact. Very cold, detached, and matter of fact about what happened. And I really don't think you have any plans of extending an apology to this person at all. Queen of Swords too. Yeah, I just really don't feel like there's a massive loss of passion and interest, and this isn't really something that you want to commit to. Okay? Some of you, you're walking away from this. This person could be trying to manifest you reaching out. Yeah, I feel like there's the big awkward silence going on here, but I don't really think it's awkward because like for you, I really feel like you're very detached and stone cold matter of fact. I didn't do anything wrong. I did, and you probably have a very, very long logical explanation. Even if you did do something, you can explain why. And you really feel like you have a logical, rational, reasonable explanation behind everything that you did and why and whatnot. But they feel very wronged and they're waiting on an apology. Well, let's look. Justine, thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. I'll do the best I can to send the best advice. I will do the best that I can to send the best advice possible. Honestly, that's the most important part. That's the most important part, y'all. All right. So speaking of which, I guess let's go ahead and get some advice here for Capricorn. Advice, 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 advice. Do. Okay, the Hermit card reversed. It's a weird piece of advice. I'll have to see how that plays into the rest of the spread. The Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, so at the end of the day, I don't think you need to be the one to reach out. But if they reach out, if they do reach out, I do think that the air does need to be cleared, okay? If you didn't do anything wrong, this is the thing. This is where we get to walking down a slippery, slippery slope. If you didn't do anything wrong, don't let them manipulate you into apologizing, okay? Do not let them manipulate you into apologizing when you didn't do anything, okay? But either way, I do kind of feel like the air does need to be cleared, you know? It does need to be cleared in one way, shape, form, or fashion. Because a lot of you have something new coming in that's really, really intense. And you don't want any residual vibration stuck to you from the past when you enter into a new connection, okay? Some of you got a twin flame coming in. It's not everybody. Not everybody's dealing with a twin flame, but you have something very intense coming in, okay? So you want to clear as much of your vibrational aura as possible to allow something new to come in, okay? As much of it as possible. Alrighty, Aquarius. We're on the last two now, y'all. Aquarius. Aquarius. What's the energies? General energy check between Aquarius and the most important situation that they need to hear about. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. I just really don't think that this is a situation that you desire to work on. Some of you aren't even really interested in working on this. Ooh, RT. TD2. Thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. The moon reverse. Some of you dealing with a Pisces also have Sagittarius and Aries and Taurus. Okay, 2 Taurus cards here. So I really see, more than likely, I think communication is coming in here, okay? I do think this person is going to make that leap and come forward. They've been waiting on you. They've been waiting on you, and they've been getting very, very impatient, waiting for you to come forward. So I think that they're just going to get impatient, and they're going to go ahead and come forward here. Some of you could be getting some closure, okay? You could be closing out an old cycle. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune and the World card. Yeah, I think a lot of you are, this person's probably going to come forward to try to get closure and open up and express something to you that maybe they were just been carrying deep down inside, or like a really heavy weight that they've been. But I really feel like, honestly, this is real short, sweet, and to the point. Some of you could have kids with this person, okay? But with that 5 of Cups reversed in the World card, it really honestly looks like they want to come forward and open up and maybe get closure with you. 2 of Swords. Oh, damn it. Come on, man. This is something that 7 of Cups reversed. They have their eye on you. They can't find anybody to replace you, okay? And like I said, they've been waiting on you. They've been waiting on you and been getting very, very impatient. And I just don't really think the 2 of you are going to actually unite. This looks like mainly communication. Page of Cups here, okay? Is that a new one? Rouse? I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Is this a new one too? No? Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess let's see the advice here. What's the advice for Aquarius? Advice. Do. What's the advice? What's the best advice for Aquarius? Okay, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, hang on. I could say 2 different things about that. Let me see what the rest of the spread says. All right, hang on. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So you don't need to come forward, okay? That's not up to you. That's not up to you, okay? Allow them to come forward. If they have something that they want to say, allow them to come forward. Keep your defenses up, okay? This person will more than likely attempt to manipulate you. Do not let them gaslight you, okay? Stick with the facts, stick with the logic, stick with the reason. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's into black magic, okay? But whether it's actual black magic or not doesn't really matter. I do still think that this person will attempt to manipulate you. Do not let them gaslight you. Do not let them mentally or psychologically or emotionally derail you. Stick on the track. But I really do think that if they come forward, that's fine. Go ahead and maybe exchange apologies and whatnot. This right here is just getting that do not make any solid decision one way or the other. Just extend or accept any apologies that need to be extended or accepted. And then leave it at that. Leave it at that, okay? Because I am getting that they'll try to manipulate you. Don't feed into it. Don't feed into it. All right, last but definitely not least, Pisces. Pisces. What's the energies between Pisces and the situation they need to hear about the most? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisces. Whoa. Boom. Ooh, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, things are moving kind of slow between you and this person here. Some of you, they aren't moving at all. They could be at a dead stop. It could be at a dead halt between the 2 of you. It could be a fire sign for some of you. Yeah, it's moving slow, okay? Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles upright. I have fire signs and earth signs here. Okay, you're biting your tongue. You have a lot of things that you want to say to this person, but you're biting your tongue. They could be too. I think this really feels like there's a lot of tension here. Could be an Aries for some of you. There's a lot of tension here between you and this person, and both of you are holding back and not really saying what you truly feel, because you know that if you open your mouth, it's going to start a fight. They know if they open their mouths, they're going to start a fight. So it feels to me like you all are both swallowing this negative energy that needs to be either worked on or released or something, but it'll pop off into a dramatic conflict if you do. So you're keeping it to yourself. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Things are just moving very, very, very slow for you, or so it seems. So it seems, okay? Ace of Wands, look. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So it just really feels like things are kind of moving slow. Moving slow between you and this person. But at the end of the day, you know what's funny? I think you're healing more than you know. I don't even think you realize how much you're healing from this. I think a lot of you don't even have a clue how much you're healing from this. Let's look at, I guess, the outcome. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Pisces? Two of Wands. I still see you at a bit of a crossroads, needing to make a decision here. I don't see you making a solid decision. Whatever decision needs to be made, I don't see that decision being made this weekend, at least. Magician reversed, Two of Cups reversed, okay? So, for those of you in separation with this person, I feel like the door is hanging wide open. It's hanging wide open, and somebody needs to go through that door. Somebody needs to make a decision and come forward, and it's not happening. It's not happening, okay? Hangman, yeah, see, it's not happening. Somebody needs to make a decision and head through that door, and it's not happening. So things are still kind of continuing to move at this, like, very, very slow pace between the two of you with the Ace of Pentacles. But I don't, let's get a couple of advice cards. What's the best advice? How should Pisces handle this situation, universe? Oh, the Nine of Cups just flipped out and showed its face. Oh, the Devil card reversed. Okay, I think you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Ten of Pentacles. I think you should take your energy away. Yeah, don't open up communication. A lot of you need to take your focus. You have no idea how powerful your focus is. I know those of you who have come to me for a personal reading, I'll tell you, but your average person has no idea the magnitude of the power of your focus. And it's not no theory. It's not a fucking theory. They can measure it, okay? Take your focus away from this person and this situation. Focus it on something like your money and your work and your finance, okay? And allow the universe to do what it needs to do with this situation, okay? The reason it's moving so slow is because you're focusing on it so hard, okay? But it looks like if you do choose to put your focus on your money and your finance, that will help the energies begin to align. That will eventually end up producing a big spike in your finances, okay? But you got to take your focus away from this so that it can flow. Put it on your money and your finance, okay? And start pumping intention into manifesting money, because it looks like you all could end up manifesting a lot of money, okay? That's definitely in the works there for you. And a lot of times, whenever a person pops off and becomes really financially successful, not everybody, but about 90% of the people go through a big long period of either being alone or just very little to no sex, right? Before your finances pop off. There's a reason for that too. Anyway, though, I feel like those were the messages that all my signs needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.